We're going to disable UCN's Eastern Siberian Space Center located here on the map. Although the Space Center's defense is slightly damaged from the unsuccessful USAF raid a few hours earlier, it is very likely they've mobilized reinforcements to defend the base. I expect that we're going to encounter many mass-produced high-performance battle frames. USS Takao is flying to Japan Gulf, and we shall commence this at 1500 today.
See, now I must leave my servant people and once again, well, Moscow Justine people. You see, now I'm making mistakes. I stopped drinking, but it's the afterglow is starting to hit me. So I must leave my Moscow Justine people and once again become one of the servants in the high-performance machines. The singular purpose, but you see, the Moscow Justines, they also have high-performance machines. It is equal now. This game is stupid, but you know what? When I'm drunk, I can take it more seriously as well. This is fun. This is very, very fun. I'm glad I started playing this game today. Alright, now, let us see what this audio log is. And I should probably drop the the Moscow Justine accent. You see, it's firing off now. I'm getting way too comfortable. Way too comfortable in my Moscow Justine memes right now. My own memes.
This is Esmeralda. May I ask one question?
Yes?
Do we really have to do this?
Yes?
What do you mean?
This isn't a peacekeeping operation anymore. Taking part in the invasion of another country. Do you really think this kind of behavior will lead to peace?
Mirai, we're the most competent combat unit available to the CFN. If other units take on this assignment, not only the risk of the mission failure increases, there will be unnecessary casualty on both sides. Besides, deciding what to do is not our responsibility. What we can decide is how we carry out our order most effectively.
Is that what we are? Blindly following orders?
Yes, Morai.
Going out there and killing people without a reason?
Exactly, Morai. Oh, audio log and Morai asks the difficult questions from Easy Chan. Ah, Morai! You see, your wonderful, cushy, naive, philosophical outlooks on life have come crumbling down. Welcome to war. Is this what you were designed for?
I thought you were against drinking between missions. What happened?
It's okay. I'm not the one risking my life piloting battle frames going into the battle or something anyway.
Oh, I see.
It's an easy
So you got into a fight with Mirai, huh?
Not really.
Uh-huh.
She reminds me of myself when I was younger.
She's a little soft.
Believing she can change the world by herself and all that.
Mm-hmm, yes.
And by
can.
younger, you mean when you were 25 or something?
Oh, do not speculate on the
Shut
woman's
up.
age,
I'm not that
Fox.
I just turned 28 about a month ago.
Oh, 28? She's older than me.
Mirai is just 14, you know.
Stop trying to make me feel old. Kids that age shouldn't be in the battlefield in the first place. When I was her age, I hadn't even enrolled in the Air Force Academy yet.
Yes, you were sitting home with your
Why,
anime
that professor
girls.
had to implant those chips in her brain and force this life on her.
Is that it?
After I worked in the Air Force for a few years, I got tired of being something that can be replaced easily. Too stupid to think for myself. So, when I got the proposal from Mithril, it doesn't take much time to decide. And I thought working with PMC would have more freedom. I thought by working here, people will respect my decision a bit. I thought by being the commander of Mithril, I can make a real difference. I guess I was wrong.
No, Easy
No matter where we
Chan.
are.
No. No, Easy Chan, you are making a difference here. You are fighting alongside me, though I should probably stop with that Boschko Destiny accent right about now, but it's kind of hard to talk like that while I'm drunk. You see, it takes a little bit of focus. Tiny bit of focus to actually talk like that. But yes. Change! It's a very nice thing, isn't it? Change. You go where you feel important. You go where you feel like you're not a mindless drone following other people's orders. You go where you feel like you can make the most difference and can be happy. Perfectly fine. And the paycheck is also very nice, too. So, once again, we have come back to our machine here. I suppose now it is time to once again be the servants, even though I have to derail myself here a bit here. That is I could be a Bosch when I'm drunk. I could be a Bosch when I'm drunk. Maybe that was it. Maybe that's why I'm having so much trouble writing the Bosch while I'm sober. Maybe that is the problem. Maybe that's why I haven't written a Boschko Destiny story yet, because I haven't been drunk enough. And yes, Die. This game's script is very bad. It's all over the fucking place. It barely makes any goddamn sense, and the voice acting is very sporadic. But you know what? I'm drunk. I can take it more seriously now. At least when I'm playing not Sazabi and not Char for the Boschko Destiny people. See, it is not every day that the Boschko Destiny people get a singular hero. That is out of the norm. You see, there's all togetherness. There's all in unison. Singular heroes in Boschko Destiny history are very, very small. Servant, they are as common as the rain. It's all they do. Singular purpose. Singular efficiency. It makes them monsters. I need to be after a lolly to qualify as Char. Well, come out, that's impossible, because I'm gunning for a Misato right about now. I'm 27. I'm looking for a woman who's been around the block. At this point, really. Maybe knows that, like I said, really, really earlier by now. Maybe knows what it looks like when a man is actually trying. Maybe, just maybe. Finding that woman's very hard, though. Maybe because I don't interact with that many women, but, it's still very hard. But then that's the issue, isn't it? Women like to make a gigantic show of them being as equal as men and being in the same places, but honestly, in my Discord, well, I haven't seen very many women yet, so it would seem that there is a bit of inequality here. But let's go back and play giant robots. Let's not debate political stances and whatnot. Thank you, Reverie. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's begin this operation, shall we? As I'm sitting here drunk out of my fucking mind. We have to be a servant again. I have to think again. I have to think once again. Servant, I have to be smart. Servants wouldn't get drunk in combat. They are individualists, but they would not get drunk like this in combat. You see, only the Bosch get drunk in combat because, well, the survival rate of an individual Bosch is quite low. You see, the few versus the many. I've said this many times before, but it is the same. You see, it is one servant to about 5 Bosch. The individual Bosch doesn't really matter as much. Would I want a genetically engineered fox girl made? Yes. Yes, actually. You see, I'm just starting to get around to do my taxes. A fox girl is sort of a questionable additive, I suppose. But a maid/secretary? Yes, please. Yes, please. However, the only person that I've ever met that would be willing to be a maid, I kind of threw out of my life. So I suppose that's not really going to happen anymore. But whatever, she's a conceited bitch. Moving on, though. Let's get back to playing giant robots. How many drinks am I on? 1.5 mugs of gin and tonic.
At least, I'll avoid firing at the cockpit block. Okay? Smart missiles ready.
Marai, kill them.
Commence mission. Destroy all marked targets. Be careful of enemy high-performance battleframes.
Now we begin. But Marai, please, don't try so hard to save your idealism. This is war. It's already gotten ugly, and no one can really control it anymore. The best thing we can hope to do is survive this mess. So,
funnels deployed.
Those ground anti-air weapons shall be easy to take out from long range with our railguns.
Going down! I'm going down!
Welcome to war, Marai. This is why you were built. You see, Marai really isn't a Ray, honestly. If I have to think really hard, she has too many feelings.
Funnels deployed. Battle frames damage is at 30%. Funnels deployed.
No, no one wants to die. I am sorry, Vosh, but, well, your number came to deck. But don't worry, it's probably about, 3 in the bag as well. You're not the only one dying.
Funnels deployed.
You see, now the game tries to remind us of the
Enemy
horrors of war.
reinforcements detected. Prepare
However,
to
I have no
engage.
such delusions. Maybe Marai has some issues here, but not me. Not me.
What is this monster? Why won't it go down already?
I know people die when I kill
This is
them.
madness. How the hell are we supposed to defeat this?
Funnels deployed.
You don't, Vosh. You don't.
Hey, Avax just communicated that Colonel Henry Squadron is coming. The Colonel? Alright, we can do this. Just pave the way for the coward.
So all we have to do is survive till he arrives.
Yes, Vosh. That's about it. All you have to do is survive my onslaught. However, you're doing very well, as judging by my hit points here. So I'm doing very badly
those
here.
S-47. They have 40mm automatic shotguns.
40mm
Use funnels,
automatic shotguns.
railguns, and missiles to take them out.
Funnels deployed.
Perhaps I must play evasively now. My hit points are very low. Maybe it's Marai, her sync ratio is dropping because she's finally realizing that war is bad. 0%! 0%! I am beyond the firewall!
Funnels deployed.
Yes! See, this is what it means to be a servant. Taking things beyond normal levels. In order to win this war of superior numbers, we must go beyond what individuals are capable of.
Funnels deployed.
It hurts!
one wants to die, Bob. No one wants to die. You started this war, remember? It was simply a terrorist action in the beginning. But no, you had to think it was us. It's
Enemy
never really
reinforcements
us.
detected.
Do you know
Prepare
why?
to
Because you
engage.
never see it when it's us. You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
Funnels deployed.
Here they come again, huh? Come, Vosh! Let me prove my individual worth. That's all I really have at this point.
Funnels deployed.
Ah! They got me. Ah!
At
Press F
least
to pay
I'll
respects.
avoid firing at the cockpit block.
Finally, my
Okay.
shenanigans end. Ah, well, I feel my afterglow fading a little bit anyway. Oh well.
Commence mission.
Hey, I
Destroy
survived
all
long enough with
targets.
0%. Hey, I got that
Careful
at
of enemy
least.
high performance
I'm
battle.
a bad servant though, I lost.
Funnels deployed.
There's no worth to a servant who can't win a fight every single time. I tried though, but then again, that doesn't really mean much. Servants only really remember those that actually win. It's sad like that, but they're not exactly wrong. Just really, really harsh. Yeah, well, I seem to have been having my second win at this point.
Going down! I'm going down! Hold on!
And servants over. Don't mind me just fanfictioning it up as hard as I can. This is gonna be a fun stream to look back on. I really didn't think I was gonna get this engrossed in this game, but you know what? This is what pretend gets you. Yes, a Grail War with giant robots. That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Funnels deployed.
Perhaps I should play a little bit smarter now. See, I'm playing too much like a Vosh. I'm being too much of a brute. Now we shall play smart, because I have my sense about me, I suppose. I suppose I'm more of a Vosh.
Those ground anti-air weapons shall be easy to take out from long range with our railguns.
Funnels deployed.
See, like I said, it's much easier to be a Vosh after all. Maybe I should try that more often.
Funnels deployed.
Simply launch. Launch the funnels, target the targets. Funnels, target the targets. Funnels, target the targets.
Enemy
Precisely hit the
reinforcements detected. Prepare to engage.
I only need to destroy the targets.
What is this monster? Why won't he go down already?
This is
Urban engineering
madness.
at its
How the
finest.
hell are we supposed to
Why
defeat
are you
this?
surprised? See, this is where I start to screw up. I'm getting too comfortable. I'm becoming much, much too
We can
conceited.
do this. We can pave the way for the cavalry.
So all we have
Bosh
to
are
do
not
is
to be
survive
trifled
till
with,
he arrives.
especially in superior numbers.
Funnels deployed.
Good.
Funnels deployed.
Calmly target the units. Only fire when they are in. further away from each other, it's only useful when actually jumping in. Simply noise in my ears. Noise in my ears. I suppose this is why I listen to music. Or I would be if I was a mech pilot at this point, really.
Enemy reinforcements detected. Prepare to engage.
That's the last of the ground targets.
Funnels deployed. Funnels deployed.
That point defense on that frigate is really, really painful. Done.
Funnels deployed.
Morgan, Mirai. We're detecting a SAR-class cruiser with escort approaching the combat area.
SAR class.
This is the largest ship in the UCN arsenal. Prepare yourself.
Ah, yes, finally, the command cruiser makes its appearance.
The game's afoot. You think you have a chance against us? Pitiful.
Where are my targets? There's only 3 ships. I don't even have any battle fighters with
Funnels deployed. Battle frames damaged at 30%.
The dog thinks it can win.
calling me a servant dog. Oh, goodness me, what a change of fate. Alright, well. That damage is quite severe.
Funnels deployed.
Right then.
You do have some skill.
Thank you for noticing. I'm a servant after all. I have my pride to consider.
Funnels deployed.
This is tiring. Let's end this now.
Ah! Well, yes, it's
The game's afoot.
Good thing I get infinite retry.
You think you have a chance against us? Pitiful.
Yes, press F to pay respects. Congratulations, Fonto can't get through the game in his first try. You know what? Now, you see, the game was stacked from the beginning, Vosh!
Funnels deployed.
Ah, you were only simply thinking in 2 dimensions!
The dog thinks it can win.
Smart missiles ready. Railgun is ready. Battle frames damage is at 30%. Funnels deployed.
You manage those missiles properly, it seems. One down.
You do have some skill.
That's a lot of missiles. That is a lot of missiles.
Funnels deployed.
Damage is getting quite severe. Seems I've got my first challenge of this entire Let's Play.
Finally, a worthy opponent. This is tiring. Let's end this now.
If you wanted a worthy opponent, you'd have challenged me in a battle frame, you bastard. Of course the Space Fortress is going to win against certain targets. Ah, they got me again! Like I said, the game was stacked from the beginning. You're playing my
You think
game,
you have a chance
Bosch.
against us?
My game.
Pitiful.
Funnels deployed.
See, what we need to do here, we're gonna stay alive. If we're gonna stay alive here,
The dog thinks he can win.
what we need to do is take out the frigates as fast as humanly possible.
Funnels deployed.
Use my bit of my latent potential here. As is my shooting powers as a main protagonist of the servant military. However, I'm still failing quite dramatically. There we go.
You do have some skill.
Funnels deployed.
Seems this one's a difficult one, isn't it? Finally giving me actually a fair challenge. Perun's shenanigans aren't as foolhardy as I once believed.
This is tiring. Let's end this now.
Ah, they got me again! It's that main cannon.
The game's afoot.
Alright. Perun, you're on my first challenge for this entire
You think you have a chance against us?
I do.
Pitiful.
Alright, so. Let's see what we can manage here. We need to concentrate fire on these frigates.
Battle frames damaged at 30%.
The dog thinks he can win.
Alright, I may need to change my strategy up here. Hit V by accident because I'm flying all over the fucking keyboard.
Funnels deployed.
Alright, fine then. We'll try it this way. We need to remove his frigates.
You do have some skill.
My goodness, that's a lot of missiles.
Funnels deployed. All psycho drones shot down.
This is tiring. Let's end this now.
Funnels deployed.
Alright, this is gonna be a bit close, but let me show you the worth of a servant individual.
Finally, a worthy opponent. We won't go down that easily.
Alright. Ah! The cannons! My goodness, the cannons. Alright,
The
fine.
game's afoot.
Press F to pay
You
respects.
think you have a chance against us? Pitiful.
Ah, you should know me by now, Vosh. These words. These words only make me try harder to kill you. They always have, always will. Do not take kindly to such talk. However, I would very much like to have that cannon that Notchar has right about now.
With all the things it can win.
Battle frame's damage is at 30%.
They're certainly giving me a run for my money here. Elevations, huh? That might be an idea. Perhaps
Funnels deployed.
if I simply use this. Perhaps.
You do have some skill.
Perhaps if I fought you by not fighting, maybe I could possibly win this.
Funnels deployed.
This is tiring. Let's end this now.
Funnels deployed.
Perhaps if I played it safe, like an annoying servant dog. Right, that's what you think I am. Just another mindless servant of the servant kingdom.
Funnels deployed.
We won't go down that easily.
Funnels deployed.
We won't go down that easily. A worthy opponent.
I see a strategy forming here. Yes.
Funnels deployed.
Simply dodge and fire smart missiles. They'll take care of the rest.
Funnels deployed.
Ah, 1%, huh? This looks like it's going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be, huh? You're going to make me try and figure this out, are you?
I'll have to quickly rethink my strategy.
You may, Vosh, you may, because I see the worth of a servant man. Always be ready to do everything yourself and up the ante. So I will fight you and defeat you by not actually fighting you. I will leave my automated units to kill you.
Funnels deployed.
Simple servant logic.
I didn't expect this kind of resistance.
Funnels deployed.
It's working. It's working. You see? You see? Ah, the Vosh, they are so simple. They always expect me to attack them head on. But no, that's not how you defeat the Vosh. They have superior numbers after all. That's the easiest way to win, isn't it?
This is not how I pictured this.
Waste your life attacking a force bigger than yourself. Nah, you simply run around until it wastes all its energy. Attacking it with things you don't have to control.
Funnels deployed.
Of course, you have to take as random as sporadic. It doesn't even have to make sense to you.
In the end, this proved too much for me. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye,
All targets neutralized. I'm going back.
Now you see, Servant tactics.
Detecting one enemy battle frame coming at very high speed.
Oh. We're not done yet, it
Wait.
seems.
This is... There's no time to withdraw from the combat area. Prepare yourself for an immediate high-speed dogfight.
I'm always prepared. Always prepared.